I've been noticing an alarming amount of humans in games recently. I used to be surrounded by cheery, anthropomorphic gaming mascots, wide-eyed, awfully chipper, and always having one random article of clothing on. Now it feels like they're all retiring, shaking their fists at modern-day titles, telling their grandchildren about how good it used to be. Some are still here, we've still got Crash Bandicoot, and we actually got a fourth game. 40 more levels of finding obscure boxes, eat your heart out. Rayman got 2 lovely games a few years back before falling behind the Rabbids shadow again and getting a wild cameo on that Blood Dragon show on Netflix. It's just starting to feel mean-spirited. Spyro's getting a new game, likely coming soon. Ratchet & Clank's still kicking with some pretty good games, but they all feel a little less relevant this time around. Demand for these bright and bouncy characters has been overruled by somber, often traumatized human beings. And yeah, I mean, it looks prettier than ever, but it's all kind of starting to look the same for that very same reason. Studios are looking back at gaming's earlier eras with a scoff. I can't believe how childish we were back then. Where was the blood, the sadness, the film grain? Mainstream games are now these extraordinarily serious adventures, more concerned with the depravity of mankind rather than the cute, cracked out animal hybrid grabbing every floating object they can find. I don't want another Crash or another Spyro. I think I'm bored of those characters. I want new characters. More studios trying to be creative again. Cuphead was one of the best damn games of this generation, oozing with creativity and didn't have a single human being in sight. Sure, from a difficulty aspect, it's more soul-crushing than The Last of Us, but it was cheery, good old Saturday morning cartoon fun. But I guess that's just how history is. 20 years ago, there were angry mobs of people tired of seeing cheerful animals hopping around on platforms. Where are the species I can relate to? And now their era has come. Maybe relegating the cartoon lats to the indie and AA status is where they need to be to make us appreciate them again. And in 10 more years, when our game protagonists are covered in 300 feet of blood and dirt, we'll dig through it to find the unsung animated heroes to give us some cheer in this desperately bleak gaming world. Then in 10 more years, I'll make another video asking where all my human mass murdering heroes have gone.